Yeah, I'm with Zico. Don Zico. Chelsea. If you look at Chelsea last match against PSG, what can you even say about that match as a fan?
Well, that match was so dicey. Chelsea came out all the way, but then PSG was well prepared and they have a lot of experienced players. Chelsea have the energy but no experience. And you know at times experience is what matters a lot in anything you do. The energy might be there, but you need experience. So Chelsea was able to curtail them. But immediately that mistake was made, and it weakened them. And they needed experience and somebody that will boost their morale. But it was not there. That is why you don't only need only young players in your team. You need a leader. Presently now in Chelsea team, they lack leader that will boost their morale. And that was why they lost to PSG.
Okay, yeah, today, Newcastle. If you look at Newcastle for like past 3, 4 matches, they are picking up form. And Chelsea will be playing second leg with PSG. Newcastle will be playing second leg with Barca, Barcelona. So, do you see Chelsea out playing them today, or even winning Newcastle today?
Newcastle is playing at home and Chelsea is away. And Newcastle has lost form and lost a lot of match. And they were dragged down. Presently they are beginning to pick form and they are going to be playing like a wounded lion. The possibility of Chelsea winning is very, very narrow, and the possibility of Newcastle also winning is very, very narrow. So the game will be so dicey. If you ask me of my prediction, I might say draw because the both sides will be very, very careful. One, Newcastle have the opportunity of qualifying for Champions League better than Chelsea because I don't see the possibility of Chelsea scoring 3 goals in Stamford Bridge. And Barca is not playing anything spectacular, even whether away or home. If Newcastle capitalize in scoring goal, if not that penalty, Newcastle won the match. Capitalize in scoring goal, they would have won Barca. So they might have a game plan to manage Chelsea to a draw, and so that they will be able to go to Barca and win and qualify in the next stage of Champions League. Because presently now, what they're really fighting for is top 5. If you look at Newcastle, Newcastle is not in top 7, so they really want to come back.
Okay, if let me put you in the position of your coach, what do you think if you are the coach of Chelsea right now? What will you do different?
The man is a young man, and experience really count on this. I will not, I will not manage anything. I will go all out. Match is day today. The one at hand first, win that one. When you get to the other one, whatever come out of it, then you can manage it. If I'm to be him, match is day to day. I will make sure I do my best in this one. When I get to the bridge, the other one, I will. That is fit. It's there to be me. He's a young man. Experience really can't. I don't see him having that experience yet to manage such a big team like Chelsea. But let's see what will come out of him today. That will show his level of experience, not by age, by augmenting the players and on the match.
Okay, your score prediction.
My score prediction in Newcastle Chelsea, I am predicting it draw. The draw might be 1-1 or 0-0, but I'm really seeing either 0-0 or 1-1. That's my prediction.
All right, thank you, Donzi. Yeah, I'm with Fabian. As you can see, world champion.
World champion, don't fall our hand. Chelsea don't fall our hand. We were expecting something from them against PSG, but Kai, they disappointed us. I was very, very disappointed. Even to wear my jersey today, I just have to strong my mind and come out with this jersey because I believe we are winning today match. That one is guaranteed, sure.
What really went wrong against PSG?
Okay, against PSG, but that coach, like I said earlier, the coach is not that tactical. And he's not used to the team now. He's not used to that team, and he's not. Look at the changes PSG made when they brought this Krasveria. when he came into that game, he changes the game. And instead of our coach, instead of him to monitor the game, if he was tactical, he could have known the kind of player he's bringing into that match. But he decided to bring the lab. The lab is nothing in that Chelsea team. I'm not seeing any value he's adding to that team. You brought the lab to do what? So for me, that coach is not that tactical. He's not the kind of coach Chelsea need now, right now, because we are really healing from the past. We are not stable now, so we need a tactical coach. We need coach like Jurgen Klopp, Guardiola. Look at Zidane. Zidane now is available, but I'm not sure he's going to coach Chelsea because now the team is not that stable. So we need a stable and tactical coach that is going to revive us back. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Today match, Chelsea Newcastle. As you know, Newcastle is also a team that is struggling to enter that top five at least. And the two of you actually played in Champions League during the week, and you both need winning. It's just that Newcastle, their own is a bit slim, but they are playing a very bigger team, Barca. So, how do you see the match today between the two clubs?
Today match, I believe, is going to be a tough match because to me now, I don't know the caliber of players our coach is going to use because he has PSG next week, probably on Tuesday. He's playing PSG. So to me now, since this coach is not a tactical coach, I don't even know how to predict the game. I don't know, but I'm just praying we see winning in this today match because to me, the caliber of players he's going to use in this match today, I'm not sure he's going to use our first 11 to start this game, and together with Newcastle. But I know if Newcastle need winning in this today match, they can get it from Chelsea because Newcastle are a better team this season. Just that they drop form, but they are a better team this season than Chelsea. And as of the Champions League, they are playing Barca at Camp Nou, and that is going to be a bigger match. And me, I see the coach dropping his player because he's pursuing that Champions League game on Tuesday. But for Chelsea now, I believe we are out of that game. I don't see any.
That was my next question, because if you look at Chelsea coming back, is it possible Newcastle they still have, yeah, they have opportunity, they can still go and do something, because already it's just like draw. It was a draw match, like two of them they are just on a clean slate, but Chelsea 3 goals down. So who do you think will take a risk today?
I think it will be Newcastle. I think it will be Newcastle. That is why I say I believe we can do something today. To me, I believe we can win the match because going to play PSG at Stamford Bridge, you cannot play PSG clean sheet, and I believe Chelsea cannot beat PSG three. They cannot beat PSG three knees down. That is going to give us that 3 goals now is what we need to qualify now. We need like about 4 goals, but getting the 3 goals, at least we are still in the game. But getting that 4 goals, that PSG getting 1 goal, this Chelsea present team, I don't see any hope in them. Number one, talking of the keeper, we don't have stable keeper. Talking of the defense, our defense are not stable. We don't have defense. We don't have defense that can hold this PSG team right now. So I just pray the coach risks the Champions League match, and so we can get to that top 4 at least, so we can compete in the next Champions League.
Okay, lastly, you have a keeper like Onana now in your team who is playing from the back. You can see he has this good leg. So how do you see about that?
We all know Onana is not even a good keeper. It's not about the ball work. As a keeper, what are you having ball work for? Some coaches will tell you that ball work is important, but to me it's not important. What are you there to do? You are there to keep. You are there to stop opponents from scoring. It's not to play with your legs. If you check the Champions League match against PSG, it was the keeper that killed us. You understand? We've complained of Sanchez several times. You can see the coach also understand. He's also seen, he's watching. He knows Sanchez did a lot of mistakes in our last match. So he decided to drop Sanchez For 2 matches now, he has been dropping sachets. And this keeper now, instead of you to prove a point, at least, so they can be using you frequently. Since the Sanchez, our first choice, is not even that good, you went on and he started gambling with the ball.
But he had a good first game now against.
Wrexham. Against Wrexham, God, he tried. Against Wrexham, he tried. I won't deny that fact. But against PSG, now this is Champions League, for God's sake. What are we saying? This is a champion, and PSG they are a better side. In Europe now, PSG has the most deadly attackers in Europe right now, and they are one of the best team in Europe. So how can you be gambling with the ball in your own 18? If you check that match was supposed to end 2-2 because the keeper gambled three goals. The 3 goals that came out late, it was the fault of the keeper. Because he was gambling with the ball. You have good footwork. Once you see an opponent pressing, what are you supposed to do? You kick the ball away. You don't play with the ball. This is not a playground something. This is Champions League we are talking about, for God's sake. One of the biggest cup in history of football.
Okay, so what's your score position?
Okay, my score position, I'll be giving Chelsea 2-1. Because I believe today match we are winning, because I believe we are making that top, not even top 4, top 3. We are in that top 3 race. So I believe Man U are coming down. Forget about United. Just forget about United. Those ones na gara gara. Everybody knows say that na gara gara they like to do. But United, they are coming down for Chelsea. I believe that.
Okay. So Aston Villa will not come down for Chelsea. It's only United.
No, Aston Villa, they are already down, because if you check, they have loose form. So I'm not even concerned about Aston Villa. My main concern is Manchester United. My main concern is United. I know they are coming down. They are coming down. Even this week, are you sure they are going to beat Aston Villa?
Okay, I have Ima with me here. Ima is a Chelsea fan. So coming from that heavy defeat against PSG. Okay, first let's start with, how do you feel about that PSG?
I did not feel good. I did not feel well, but at least I played well. I did not feel good, but at least I played well. That's what I feel about the match. And I cannot say that I feel disappointed, understand, because that is football. But I believe my club that I can come back and beat PSG.
Okay, yeah. Come back. Okay, fine. It's possible. Everything is possible in football. Today against Newcastle, what is your take on that match?
No, Newcastle is not a team that you can just beat anyhow, you know. But that match, I need that match, but I really need that Champions League match more than that match. I do not mind losing that match to win my Champions League match on Tuesday. But Newcastle, I'm going to win Newcastle today on Stamford Bridge.
What do you think the coach will do differently today?
Today, there's nothing different. He might even drop some players today. But Newcastle too is in a very crucial way. Them too, they want to beat Barcelona. You understand? So them too, they are going to strategize, and me too, I'm going to strategize. But I'm bigger than them, and I will beat them.
So what's your score?
My score position today, it might not be much, but at least I'm going with 3 points. At least 2-1.
Favor
Chelsea. And again, PSG, me beating PSG is never my problem. You understand? If I can do comeback on Real Madrid, doing comeback on PSG is a little thing for me. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. With Lakins, also a Chelsea fan. So Lakins, let's just go straight to it. How do you see today's match with Newcastle?
Today's match with Newcastle, honestly, it's a very tough game. It's a very tough game. Newcastle is a very strong team this season. So I hope we win. We normally beat them, but Chelsea will win. We win them. But it's going to be a very difficult match.
Okay, what do you think the coach will do differently? You know, coming from that defeat against PSG in Champions League, do you see Chelsea coach doing something differently today in order to get results?
I mean, what the coach needs now, we need some changes. From the defense, normally we need some changes for that defense.
Can you give me the changes, the names of the changes that I think you should?
At least if coach can convert that James to 2 for us, instead of that midfield, the play against PSG, I think it will be okay for us. That's what I think.
What about your front?
On your the front line is still okay. You can still manage it. For João Pedro, Kopama, Pedro Neto is not going to play today. And we didn't have Estavio. I mean, someone like Ganacho, you can still do more better.
Okay, so what's your score line?
My score line for today's match, I think Chelsea will win 3-1.
3-1. How do you feel about your last match with PSG?
That match, I'm very sad with that match, just because our coach gambled the match. The things they very, very painful. Because that match, we're not supposed to even lose that match. Highest, the worst result we're supposed to get for France is draw. Well, our coach gambled the match.
Okay, let's look at today's match. Newcastle also, they have another leg with Barca to qualify for the next round of Champions League. Also Chelsea. Do you see your coach prioritizing one match over the other? Whether he's going to focus more on Premier League now to qualify for top 4, or he's going to focus on overturning the 3 goals down?
Today's match is a walkover match, because we didn't have anything to lose today. It's a walkover match, just because if my Newcastle have, if they don't have a Champions League game, I would say Champions League, Newcastle will overpower Chelsea, but they have a Champions League return leg with Barca, then they have hope to qualify against Barcelona. But Chelsea, if you look at Chelsea very well, to come back from 3-0 down, it will be difficult for Chelsea. But anything can happen in football, because if I could remember, it happened before when we collect our Champions League against Napoli. Napoli beat us 3-0, but second leg we beat Napoli 4-0. So we come from behind. So anything can happen against what is it called? That's a PSG. But this today match is a write-off match for Chelsea. Chelsea don't have anything to lose today. Even I can say the match will be like 2-0 to 3-0 in the favor of Chelsea.
So you say Chelsea will win 2-0, 3-0.
Or 3-0 in favor of Chelsea. Chelsea don't have anything to lose today, because today, if Chelsea didn't win today's match, our coach is half a problem, a big problem, because he's already gambled on a PSG game. He can't gamble again, because that PSG, we can't say we feel qualify on that game anymore. But this today, we are going to win today's game to get hope on qualifying on Champions League of next season. That is the truth.
Thank you, Babs. Thank you.
Up Chelsea.